podcast so you can sing in people's ears.
Hey.
Damn it. When she stopped singing as soon as I pressed
Let's
record.
get closer. Oh, yes. I sound like my mama.
This is how she's going to start the podcast.
Closer than close. Yeah. I've been on the 70s kick, y'all. Please forgive me.
Hi, guys. It's episode 38.
Hey, y'all.
2 more to go. And what? Season 3 coming in probably August.
This is Wilma Flintstone
Last
side
September.
me.
Anyway, so you're probably saying, what y'all gonna talk about today? Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. We just came to say hi. That's all. We don't really want anything. This is your whole 38. We're done. Have a good week, y'all. Bye.
No, we decided to be gossipy today.
Yes.
We are the YouTube version of the Shade Room today.
She is. I don't even know what we're talking about today.
Well, I mean, it's just, you know, a lot of the gossip that you hear most of the times is about people who are affiliated with the music industry. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of easy to do a couple things, you know, talk about a couple things.
Okay.
And so I wanted to start with one of your favorite people.
Who is one of my favorite people?
Joe Budden. Okay. So Joe Budden, after him and it all came out that him and Sid had broke up.
Yes.
It was on one of their podcasts. I don't listen to his podcast.
I listen to all of them. I am a faithful friend of the podcast.
Yeah, so I don't listen to it, but I did see like a snippet, and I don't know if it was on the Shade Room, it was Hollywood Unlocked, whatever. Mm-hmm. But it was a clip, and he was talking about Erica Mena and Safaree, who he said had broken up. Right. So when he said that, all it was pictures of them all cuddled up and cozy on the internet. Well, this week in particular, they had a terrible falling out. And,
what the hell? This narration is
all of the flowers and roses that Safaree had given her. She had trashed them and thrown them onto the floor and said he was never good enough for her.
That's not.
And then the next day, Safaree had put up all these tweets begging her to come back to him and that he had made a mistake and he was so sorry, and he deleted his whole Instagram. And I said, oh, so we filming now. It's the first thing that came to mind. So at some point, this little breakup is going to be a part of whatever Love and Hip Hop they show up on. Because she was on Atlanta last time and he was on LA and New York. So I don't know where they're going to show up.
Love and Hip Hop New York starts filming in August. So they're not filming yet.
Okay, so it's got to be Hollywood.
Hollywood should be wrapping up now.
Well, then it makes sense. Then it makes sense. So even though their house is here in Atlanta, they're not on Atlanta though. Because they ain't been on Atlanta all season. She ain't been on Atlanta all season, so I just feel like wherever Safaree gonna go, that's where she gonna be next.
I feel like he'll be back in New York.
I would think they would be back in New York, but they started early. So it might be half Hollywood because he did that before. Mm-hmm. He was in half of the Hollywood season, and then he popped up and he was on the whole New York season.
Yes.
So it may be some of the crossovers. I don't know what Mona like about that nigga so much. Maybe it's that swirly ding-dong dance he be doing all the time. But
he is Nicki Minaj's ex. And because we know Nicki will never ever be on the show. Yeah. And he got that thing. Mona might
he
like
got that fire.
He got that water.
You remember
that water?
That water.
He might have that water. I don't know.
So that happened, and I was just like, oh God, this is so staged. Because by the end of the week, they was back in each other's arms, all loved up and engaged again. So. And
did you gonna tell him about the G-Wagon?
Oh, that he bought her a G-Wagon that he really don't have the money to buy her.
And she got no license.
That she. Okay, Cardi. Because Cardi ain't got no license.
It be them New York bras. They don't never have licenses.
It be the ones that. I'm sorry. Anyway, that's a whole nother song. But anyway, so somebody's filming something. Because all of this drama is happening because somebody is filming something.
And Erica said the wedding is still on.
Yeah, oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, so.
So are you going to be Yandy married or are you going to be Kimbella married?
Oof. Neither one is good. Both
Yandy ain't technically married.
Well, she did after he went to jail. She sent the papers in.
It was too late. You know, you only get 30 days after you get married to send them papers in.
Oh, well then, I guess she gotta wait them 8 years. I mean, I wouldn't
get off the whole podcast
because I don't want them to no restitution coming out of my paycheck because I married a nigga. So I really wasn't mad at her though. You know, as much as everybody want to be like, why you did it? No, bitch.
I mean, look at it this way: Mona paid for that wedding.
Yeah.
It was on TV. Only thing you had to do is just show up, say some stuff. Don't turn in the paperwork in the 30 days that you're allowed to turn it in, and you got a free wedding.
We good. We good.
That's what I'm saying. If Erica gonna be Yandy married, she gonna be Kimbella married.
I don't know, because Kimbella married. I mean, a nigga got sentenced to jail and then knocked you up, so you couldn't even enjoy while he was gone.
She couldn't have no hot girl summer.
Like he set you up for the okie and the dokie, cause he married you, shot up the club and was like, well, she gonna be in the house all the time I'm gone.
Because she got a whole new fresh baby to
watch. And she already got 2. So, where's she going? Mm-hmm. So, I mean, hers was... So, I don't know. I think I would actually prefer a Yandy wedding than a Yandy marriage. Because, you know...
Do it for the ratings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it for the gram. Somebody.
They've been doing it for the gram.
Yeah. So, I don't know what's going to happen with Safaree and Erica. Lightweight, I don't really care. But I think it's funny.
She cared because we talking about it.
Well, I mean, because I thought it was funny because Joe said it a month and a half ago.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden it happened.
Absolutely.
That's why I said that they had to be filming something.
I would like to propose that when Erica made the decision that she's done for real with Safaree, that her and Sin get back together and have all the lesbianisms.
Here's the thing. I think she burnt her bridge with Sin.
I agree.
I think she completely burnt her bridge. So even though you might want to see that,
aesthetically, it would look nice.
I mean, yeah, but she looked better trying to get with Rosa Acosta.
I ain't mad at that.
Who was dating her on the show? Oh, Miss Nikki Baby, who is now dating that kid Boo.
This is a gossip show today.
Yeah,
sorry, y'all.
I saw them together and I was like, ugh.
He is just...
What does his paycheck look like, girl? Because he's a hot mess. Like, he ain't even attractive. I mean, and Nikki, you're completely plastic because if you see old pictures of Miss Nikki Baby, she is like, that's like...
Them two different people.
Completely. Mm-hmm. Like, that's the Twilight Zone. Like, she is a whole different person. Mm-hmm. So that's just gross, but I mean that leads to they probably are filming though, because now she with Kid Boo in Hollywood. They probably are filming. I mean, it also lends to the story about April and Fizz being a couple.
Mm-hmm.
So
I would like to apologize. Let me tell you why I'm apologizing. I would like to apologize to Moniece because I always think she's so quick-tempered and she says so much stuff. In this situation, she was super right.
She was dead on.
I understand why and how she gets triggered. Because that triggered me, and I'm not in a relationship. I was like, why is she living with... They a film? What? So, Moniece, I apologize for all the bad things I ever said about you, because I totally get it. I understand. People be out here trying to trigger you. I get it.
And I always thought that, like, I always gave Moniece the benefit of the doubt. Because I was like, okay, this girl might be a little touched. But I was like, well, she ain't out here by herself making these things happen. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, she wasn't putting herself in situations for things like this to happen. Like, I just can't even believe that you done came off tour with a nigga and then moved in with his baby mama.
Yes.
Like...
Yes.
With a straight face.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
You was good with that.
Absolutely. And you know what's funny about the thing?
I need some water.
Omariana's cool.
Right.
He chilling. He ain't said a word. He like, it is what it is. I don't care. I ain't got no words.
Well, you have to think. Fizz got to get a check. So Fizz on Love Hip Hop. I mean, shit, I heard old boy Raz B on there now too. So everybody get a check.
Okay.
So it's gonna turn into Love and Hip Hop, the B2K edition.
Don't nobody want to see that.
Don't nobody want to see that. Because I definitely don't want to see A1 mama no more. With them terrible piercings and that big mole on her. Ooh, Pam. I need you to go to the pimple popper and take that thing off. Anyway, Love and Hip Hop Hollywood to me is the worst.
I've never watched it. So.
Yeah, it's terrible. Yeah. Because it's mostly a lot of people, like even when it started, it was mostly a lot of people I had never heard of. Like the only reason I even know who Hazel E is because Young Bird was on the show and she was supposed to be his girlfriend at the time. But that was like a faker. I mean, Tierra Marie, well, she ain't gonna be on there because she driving down the street with one tire, intoxicated with the sparks flying off of it. So much. See, it's so much you could talk about. Come gossipy. Like, see, they said she was easy to locate because of the sparks flying from the tire that was no longer on the vehicle.
I would just like to say, this is what happened when 50 Cent fuck with your life. Your shit is fucked up. Don't owe 50 no money. Please, God. And don't let him drag you on the social media sites because then you end up fucked up in real life.
Well, this is my thing, is that I just want to know what she hit to take the tire off.
I don't want to know.
That she hit it, the tire came off, and you thought that you could continue to ride.
I don't want to know.
Like, well, did you jump a curb? Did you hit a heel?
You have to hit something for real. Like, I jumped the curb.
Yeah.
And my tire still be on.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So, I don't know what she was, what had happened, but pray for her sister. She got some things going on. Look, let's see. Since I'm the gossip lady today. Oh, bitch. I'm sorry.
In the middle of the podcast. We can talk about Lil Nas X.
No. Is that what you...
No. We can talk about Lil Nas X.
Yes, let's talk about... First of all, let's talk about...
I can't even pause the podcast right now.
Let's talk about what Serena Williams' husband said about Lil Nas X.
Okay.
He said that every major company is looking for someone like Lil Nas X because they are the supreme PR person for themselves. Like the way he finished out the Pride Month and how he has done everything as far as his record and what he has done to market himself. Mm-hmm. He was like, everybody's looking for that person, like to do it because what he has done is spectacular.
Yeah, he's done a great job.
I mean, he's done a fabulous job.
Absolutely.
I mean, you got the thugs out there. They can't say they ain't listen to the song, shouting.
And it's too late.
It is way too late.
I guess my thing is twofold. I can appreciate what he did, and you do it in your own time whenever you're comfortable. I think one thing is I don't like everybody assuming that Old Town Road is now sexual innuendo.
Right.
It's not. It's really about horses.
It's really about some horses.
It's really, really, really. Yeah, that's it. The other issue that I have is, this is gonna come off a little crass. Forgive me. You need to know and understand that when you do that, when you come out, there are gonna be people that have things to say to you. Don't take everything to heart.
Right.
Don't be upset. People gonna be homophobic as the day is long. Don't take that stuff to heart, especially if these people are not paying you. What is it? Feeding you, fucking you, or financing you.
Yes, the 3 Fs.
The 3 Fs. So don't take all that stuff to heart. And I understand he's young.
Yeah, he's
and when you're young, you absorb a lot of that BS, which is why I was kind of glad a couple of people were backing him, like Dwayne Wade came and said some words to him. Like, people have come and backed him and said, it's okay. Don't worry about what everybody else has to say.
Yes.
And I just need him to toughen up a little bit, like a 10, just a 10.
Yeah. He's got to, but he literally is like a kid.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's very, very young. He's such a cute little boy. Mm-hmm. Just, and the thing that was funny was that one of the people I follow on social media was like, I thought that everybody knew that Lil Nas X was Nas Mirage. Mm-hmm. And I said, I don't think that anybody knows who Nas Mirage. I was like, I said, in your circles, I said, but most people don't know that they're the same person. Mm-hmm. I said, because if people knew they were the same person, they would already know that he was gay. Mm-hmm. And I was like, but I'm glad the way he handled it, and he handled it the way he wanted to, versus people trying to out him. Like somebody made an entire thread with all of these receipts that he was gay, but he had never said he wasn't gay. But you just wanted to out him. And so I'm glad that he was able to do it in his own way. And use it to his advantage versus somebody doing that to him. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciated that. I mean, and he still, you know, somebody said the country white people is dying because he got the #1 song in the country. On the country charts.
Still.
And he black and he gay.
Still.
They said folks is dying.
Still.
So.
Still #1.
Still number one.
Look, you see that time? Still.
Yeah. Still. So yes, I am proud of Lil Nas X. I'm excited for him.
Me too.
Like, he's just, you know, he's just starting out, and if he figures out where he wants to take this or where he want to go with the music, people are always going to support him. You know, regardless. Like, even if it's not music that I listen to, I always support Lil Nas X just because of the way he navigated things.
Yeah. And like I said, when I listen to his album, it's multiple genres in one. Well, it's not an album. I'm sorry, it's the EP. My bad. But when I listen to the EP, it's multiple genres within that EP. So wherever he decides to go, it's gonna work out for him. Yeah. He's not just strictly country.
Yeah, I feel like he's going. You know, I feel like if he masters it, like, but you know, there's lots of artists similar to that have gone and been able to trek their own way. Like, I always think, and I know this is, people are going to be like, what? I always think about, like, Childish Gambino, because like when his music first came out, I didn't know what he was doing. Like I could figure it out, and I wanted to figure it out because I wanted to like it. You know what I'm saying? Like when
the same thing about what's the name of that group CeeLo's in?
Good Amount?
No, the other one.
Nas Barkley.
Thank you.
Yeah,
same thing with Nas Barkley.
Yeah, it's like you don't know where it's going, but you want to like it, and you try to figure out like, okay, so it don't go here. And it don't go there. But look at what both of those groups were able to do. Look at what Donald Glover has been able to do with Childish Gambino. He totally took it somewhere that won't nobody expecting.
Absolutely.
And won Grammys out the wazoo. So it's just about wherever he's, you know, if he follows what he feels, he'll be able to kind of do anything. Because I think that's what Donald Glover did. It was like, I feel like rapping, I feel like singing, I feel like making a funk record. I feel like, and so he just did it.
Whatever genre fits your mood, that's where you want to be.
That's where you want to be. And I feel like if Lil Nas X does that, I think he'll be very successful.
Absolutely.
If he has good people around him, he will be very successful in doing that. And so that's why I think like he's like the ultimate troll, because like people try to troll him and he was just kind of like
people try to pigeonhole him, put him in a certain place.
Like the dude said today to him on Twitter, "So you're gay?" and he responded, "Yes, no homo." And so he like.
Trolling.
Yeah, so he was
at his finest.
At his finest. So, you know, I am glad that people like Dwayne Wade and other folks that came out to support him. So, it's kind of awesome. But, he did. I love that he wrapped up, you know, Pride Month that way. So that was pretty awesome.
What else you got since you wanted to gossip?
The Taylor Swift drama. Did you hear about that?
I did. I don't like Taylor Swift.
I don't really care for her.
You can talk about it.
But I have to go back and research it because I'm so confused as to how Scooter Braun wound up with her masters. Like, I'm like, wait, so you left your label without them completely, and then you let him sell them to somebody else, somebody that you don't care for and somebody that doesn't care for you. That is like the craziest shit ever. So
sounds like karma to me.
I mean, it sounds like a lot of stuff, but I mean, I foresee lots of attorneys and lawsuits and all that bullshit.
I'm here for the memes.
In the next couple of weeks or whatever.
I'm here for the memes.
So, like, you know, it's a whole bunch of shit. Somebody was talking about Beyonce unfollowed Scooter Braun. I was like, but she wasn't following nobody but Jay-Z. So then I was like, I'm confused. But anyway.
Look, the lies.
Right, because, you know, they always want to start something. So that was this week. Do we want to talk about Christopher and his comment on the black girls?
I'm going to be reviewing his album in 20 minutes. So if you whenever you want to discuss
first the PSA. Stop letting your children listen to Chris Brown music. He has mind control over your kids. Okay, that's based on the experience at a Chris Brown concert. It was like Chris Brown was the light. No, Chris Brown was the crumb. It was dark in the kitchen and all the roaches was coming. That was what it was like.
How about stop letting your kids listen to Chris Brown because he ain't a good singer?
I mean, he's a horrible role model. Like, and he spent the past 10 years singing about fucking and drugs. So, I mean, your children aren't there. Oh.
And doing them drugs, too.
Yeah, so
creating 40 tracks of projects.
You want your 14-year-old to listen to fucking and drugs? That's fine. I mean, but you can't be surprised if she get pregnant and the baby is coke addicted. Like, I don't want it.
We're not having no more cocaine conversations.
True. We're not having. We're done with the cocaine.
No more.
No more cocaine. But Chris Brown, one of the lines in this song says he only fucks with the black girls with the good hair or the nice hair.
It's good hair.
Good hair. Nice hair. Good hair. Okay, I want to make sure it was good hair. Now, because somebody tried to tell me it was nice hair. I said no.
It's good hair.
It's good hair.
Yes, so literally read the lyrics.
So then we have to determine, well, Chris, what do you mean by good hair? All hair is good. Sir?
Are you talking to him? He ain't listening.
Chris?
He not listening to you.
Okay, so Mama Brown, get your child. So now there's the hair wars.
Again.
But you know,
for the 812th time.
But what's really crazy is that instead of you trying to say and make your point that it is a preference, is this, is that, you've decided to
double down on
you've doubled down and then resorted to calling people ugly, critter looking bitches. Well, there goes half of your fan base.
No, they're gonna stay. Let's just do a quick, small, itty bitty, because we 22 minutes in, Chris Brown timeline. Chris Brown come out when he about 15, 13. He was young. That's all right. He was all cute, somewhat in puberty, blah, blah, blah. Then he got sexy on us. Yeah. We were confused.
He turned 18?
Because we were like, but you're young, but you're trying to be sexy.
Right.
You know, grew some inches. Okay. Then the Rihanna years. Turned into the situation it turned into with Rihanna, right? He lost fans for maybe about 2 years.
Yeah.
Fought the case, fought back, did a Michael Jackson tribute. Now everybody a Chris Brown fan again. Then...
Because he cried at Man in the Mirror. Whatever, Chris.
Then Karrueche, right? Dated Karrueche.
Stop Karrueche.
Then got another woman pregnant while you was with Karrueche.
Got another woman pregnant that looked like Karrueche.
Don't they all look alike? Anyway, Karrueche broke up with you, had to get a restraining order.
Forever. Not for 6 months, but for life.
Then you go dating, you acting like you all good because you got a royalty, your daughter in your life, you looking like a very responsible daddy. But then we noticed the drug use because now you about this tall and this big.
Yeah.
And then you putting out 30 and 40 projects at one time. Only people who own drugs can put out that much music and still have shit left in the tuck.
He is Rick James.
So,
cocaine
through all of this, there are still Chris Brown fans. Through all of this, through this timeline.
But I feel like through all of this, there's still Chris Brown fans. But in my mind, they've gotten younger. Mm-hmm. So it's like some of us that were Chris Brown fans grew up and grew out.
Yes.
And now it's like all the Chris Brown fans are like 12. That's why I said for 10 years, he been thinking about fucking and drugs. Your 12-year-old, that's what you've been letting your 12-year-old listen to. Fucking and drugs.
Pretty much.
Stop. Just stop.
I'm done with that subject till we talk about the album.
Yeah, I guess I'm kind of done too because I just, help me, Jesus.
All right, pick one more thing.
One more thing.
Yes.
We're going to make it a good thing.
Round it out to 30 minutes.
We're going to make it a good thing. Hold on.
Okay. She's going to find. Let me see what I got in my book, my magical book. Oh, Vestville.
Oh,
We
shit.
can talk about that for 5 seconds. That don't have to be.
Yes, go ahead and talk about Vestville.
So, I know y'all seen the Fire Festival. If you didn't see it on Netflix, Hulu had one for you. And then, of course, there's been interviews, et cetera, right? So in Germany, there was this beautiful idea called Vestiville, right? Vestiville. And it was going to be like a German Fire Fest, right? All these different artists, Jacquees, Cardi, Meek Mill, so many different artists was supposed to come to Germany. Shut up. I wasn't there yet. Shut it up. Shut it up. Was going to be there. And it's going to be a 3-day event, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? Sounds familiar. Sounds a little bit like Fire Fest, right? They get there on Friday. And there's 7 stages. But ain't nothing set up. There's nothing there. 1,400 people showed up like at one time, and there was nothing. The only act that was actually there, who would you like to know who came?
Who did go?
To Germany?
Who did?
Jacquees. He was going to sing. So I think maybe Jacquees was just going to sing everybody's song. He was going to sing Cardi.
Like he always
He was going to sing Meek Mill. He was going to sing everybody's song. You getting 3 days of Jacquees.
Yes.
Because he was there.
Jacquees Fest.
Everybody else was not there. And yes, as Tam said, Ja Rule was on the docket. I don't know how he ended up there. Maybe
that whole thing was funny that he was even on it. Like that.
History always repeats itself.
Yes.
And let me tell y'all, anytime y'all see Ja Rule on something, don't go.
Yeah. I don't care if it's Funk Fest.
That's why I don't watch Tales on BET now, because it's associated with Irv Gotti, who's associated with Ja Rule. I don't do it.
Look, don't do it.
So yeah, people have traveled there. Between me and you, a mutual person that we know was there and was supposed to go.
Ooh, for real?
Yeah, hold on.
Girl, stop.
Yeah, so we are gossiping in the middle of the podcast. So yeah, that was funny, as if people did not see Fire Fest. So yeah, that's what I got for y'all right now.
Yes, bitch, no.
So anyway, that's all I have on today.
Bitch, no.
I just wanted to show her that so that she could laugh.
What I tell you? That nigga just set me off and will fall out of his chair.
So anyway, look, as I take over the podcast.
Yes, I'm done. Oh.
Let me see. Carmelo, you look guilty because
oh my
you shouldn't have
God.
jumped. Oh, I'm sorry. Look, you back? You back?
Because Carmelo keeps shut up. Just shut up.
He got on IG trying to explain
He's trying to destroy people's family.
He look more guilty.
You
jumping on IG.
Yes, you look worse now.
He look super guilty.
Oh my God.
Nigga, you did it.
You don't got no good people around you because your boy would have said, nigga, stick to the lie. Don't say nothing. But you had to go and log in. Look, I'm going live. You don't even know how to use it. Stop, don't do it.
Slap that phone out your hand. Put that phone down.
Somebody stop it now.
He looks super guilty.
He looks so crazy.
Okay, what else did you want to talk about?
That's it. I mean, we don't have a sports podcast, so I'm not talking about all that.
No. I'm talking about any other thing you want to talk about.
No, because I think that
my list of new music is quite long.
Yeah, I see that it is. Other than we sending them hoes to jail that's licking the ice cream in the grocery stores. Outside of that,
oh my God,
I don't
why?
have nothing else to talk about. Because I tell you this much: if I'm in the grocery store and I catch one of you hoes doing, I'm gonna tackle you in the ice cream aisle, and I'm gonna fuck you up.
And you know what, Bluebell will probably send you a lifetime subscription.
That's it. I'm gonna fuck you up in the middle of the aisle because fucking is gross.
Disgusting.
I mean, it's bad enough that I found out that white people don't bathe in the summer. If they go to the pool, they say that's a bath. And y'all already ain't washing your legs.
And sure enough, this week in the news, what's been on the news? Oh, there's a virus in the chlorine in these pools called Ronin. Because you're not supposed to clean your butts in the pool. You're not supposed to clean your legs. Anyway.
Y'all talking about if y'all go to the beach, that's a bath. Nigga, no, it's not. It's dirt.
I'm done.
So, okay.
Look.
So our gossip
we apologize for the first 30 minutes of the podcast because clearly we've been off the chain.
Yes, the gossip episode has been everything.
We're wrapped at it. It's wrapped.
We're done.
Okay. I'm not going to do our regular segments because I feel like I already talked about it. I have another thing to apologize for.
So much new music.
I'm so apologetic today. Okay, so. No, actually, I'm not going to apologize. I'm going to stick by what I said. I still don't like Cardi B's song Press. I don't.
Okay.
But that video?
I haven't seen the video yet.
The video was amazing.
I heard that the video was amazing.
The video is freaking amazing. Still don't like the song, so I'm not going to apologize.
But you know what everybody says is that because what Cardi has done with videos lately, is she's actually bringing back videos.
Yes.
Because now people are actually making videos.
Yes.
That make sense. That go to the song and not just.
Yes.
You know, like the stupid video of Chris Brown wobbling on the dick or some shit like that, whatever that song is.
Okay, so we're going to move on because Tam is just going to...
I'm going to run Kristen to the ground today.
Literally, physically, emotionally. Happy birthday, Fantasia. Happy birthday, Saweetie.
Saweetie.
And happy birthday, Missy Elliott.
Yes.
All Cancer women.
Yes, Cancer women.
Woohoo! What else? I ain't got nothing else but new music. All of the new music. Do you want to talk about?
I listened to a remix. It was a new music. It was on the new music list, and I want to say that I would like for French Montana to stop adding his "ha" to all of the already good Afrobeat songs. We don't need you on that shit. Joanna was a fine song without your ass on it.
Oh my God! Michael sent me that. Anyway, he sent me that yesterday night, and I was like, sir, don't you send me nothing else.
Yes.
Not with this.
Because Joanna, first of all, Joanna is already a bop.
It's absolutely a bop.
Without French Montana. And we don't need
Then did you hear him try and sing?
Yes. I was like listening to it, and I was like, oh my God, he's ruined my day. My entire whole day.
I was asleep after I got it. I was like,
this is terrible. I was like, if I go out to a club and they play Afrobeat and they play that version of Joanna, I'm going walking up to the DJ and I'm flipping the whole table.
No, I'm gonna plug everything. Excuse me.
I'll be like, sir, no French Montana.
Terrible.
No French Montana. It's terrible. And you know, I hate that he does because he did it to another Afrobeat song that I like. And I was like, why are y'all allowing him to put his voice on some shit? Like he making it better, he's making it worse.
Way worse. Drake and Summer Walker.
Oh.
I still stand by what I said. I ain't gonna apologize yet.
I'm still pissed off about that.
Ugh. All right.
Ugh.
That's how I feel too.
Okay, new music, let's go.
All right, I'm gonna do albums first and then I'll do singles. The first album I'm doing is Daniel Caesar, Case Study 01.
I didn't even realize he had a whole thing.
The whole thing is out. I don't know if it's an album or it's an EP, but it's about 7-8 songs. It's an EP. Nonetheless, it was decent. It was not better than the first album. Okay. I'm just gonna say that, but I feel like he needs to grow. He's more in a what's the bag I'm trying to put him in right now? He's feeling his way, right? Okay. He's feeling his way. He has a song with Brandy, Love Again. That's super nice. I like that song, but I think I'm biased because I like Brandy.
That's what I was about to say.
Yes.
You know, we all love Brandy.
He also has a song with Pharrell on there. That's okay. And then he has a song with John Mayer, Superposition. So yeah, it's okay. It's not it's the Daniel Caesar you expect, but he's not crooning.
Oh.
So I think that's where the disconnect comes, is that we're so accustomed to him crooning. This album is not crooning, it's singing and not crooning. So it's kind of weird.
And that probably is why it doesn't sound as good as the first one.
Yeah. But check out the song with Brandy, which is Love Again, and the song with John Mayer, which is Superposition. What's the next album that I listened to? Hold on, I got a lot of stuff going on here, y'all. Freddie Gibbs, fucking loved it. Okay, it is the summer of yes. Okay, it is the summer of grimy rob a nigga music, and I'm going out to rob folks. Just not in Atlanta.
Jesus.
I'm gonna do it in another city. So they don't know who the hell I am. But yes, awesome. Palmolive, he got a song. Pusha T on another damn song. Is he on Palmolive? Hold on. Yes, Pusha T, Killer Mike, Freddie Gibbs. Come on now.
She going in, y'all.
Shit. Freddie, let me just say this to Mr. Gibbs. Sir, you have done what I wanted you to do a whole bunch of albums ago, a whole bunch of years ago.
He did it now.
He did it now. And I get that because I feel like this album is A, gonna go mainstream, and B, it's just the right time for him now. Just like, unfortunately, I feel that way about Nipsey's last album. It was that time. It was perfect timing. That's the album. If you're gonna go mainstream with that album. I feel that way about Freddie Gibbs' album. Perfect. Oh, I don't think that I fast forwarded any of the tracks. I think I listened to the whole thing.
Okay.
And if you ask me what the name of it is, I can't tell you right now but I did write it down somewhere. Anyway, Freddie Gibbs got a new album out. Whose album? Oh, let me just go on and get this Chris Brown album out the way. So I listened. It took me 2 days.
Let me see my back.
It took me 2 days to listen to Chris Brown for a number of reasons, but it took me 2 days to listen to it. Here it is. Look, it popped up. Oh, where is it? Don't do that while I'm in the middle of the podcast. That's rude. I'm trying to get y'all the name of that Freddie Gibbs album, and it's not popping up on my phone the way it should.
I found it because it's on the front page of my title.
Okay, so this Chris Brown album, Indigo, it is 35 tracks. Don't make me lie to you. Nonetheless, out of 35 tracks and singles that you've already heard, there's Come Together With Her, Like It, Emerald
Bandana.
Thank you. Hi, Freddie Gibbs. The name of Freddie Gibbs' album is Bandana.
Yes.
Fucking wonderful. Go listen to it. I am ready for the grimy rap. I'm ready to put my hair in a ponytail, put on some Timbs, and okay, back to the Chris Brown album. If y'all like Wobble Up, that's fine. I don't particularly care for it. No Guidance, which Tam does not like. I happen to actually like the song.
No, I said it grew on me like a fungus.
She didn't like the song at first.
I didn't like it at first.
I'm just saying. So the Fungus song, No Guidance, that she likes. Don't Check on Me, which is the best song on the album, which has Justin Bieber and Ink, which is more acoustic than anything else. And last but not least,
is Ink Kid Ink? He just dropped the kid.
I didn't look.
Okay.
I didn't really look. Last but not least, there is one other song on here that I like. I think it's Trust Issues. Yes, it is Trust Issues. Which you will not, Trust Issues / Acting, which you will not see who is credited on that, but that is Sage the Gemini on that song with Chris Brown. I had to look it up because he does not credit Sage the Gemini in there. I literally had to go to the liner notes, which if you old enough, you know what liner notes mean. If you're not, that means you got to go into the album.
But why wouldn't he?
He is not credited on that song, but you can tell if you listen to the song, you can tell the switch up in the voice, which is why it was bothering me, because I thought it was Tyga. Am I saying that right?
Yes.
Or Ty Dolla $ign?
No. It's Tyga.
Okay, I thought it was one of them, and it was bothering me that nobody was credited on it, so I had to look it up. Anyway, 35 songs. I'm guessing because I'm not. I only like 5. The rest of the album is pretty repetitive, heavily sampled. He got a song on there with Tank I didn't like, and I love Tank. That's a problem. He got a song there with Trey Songz, Billy Go Dude, whatever.
She called this man a Billy Go.
He is mediocre at best, and mediocre is me pushing it up. It's more like down here. If y'all want to waste 2 hours of your time, I mean, it took me 2 days, but if y'all want to waste 2 hours of your time, feel free, but I ain't got it. Not for him. I surely do not. I will tell you about songs that I did like. No, before I tell you about songs that I did like, I have one other thing to tell y'all. If you are a fan of Marvel, like I'm a fan of Marvel, you may have noticed that Jeremy Renner, a.k.a. Hawkeye, a.k.a. Ronin, has a song out.
I did not know that. I kept seeing you talk about it, but I was like, what is she talking about?
Jeremy Renner has a song
Why
out.
does he have a song out?
It's called Heaven Don't Have a Name. It's rockish, ballady-ish, rockish, mid-tempo-ish.
Why did he do this? Is this for something? He just did it because
he can. So I was going to tell y'all, as unbiased as I am, because I like Hawkeye / Ronin, I don't think Jeremy Renner need to be out there doing music. You should still have a career in Marvel, right? They didn't kill you. They killed, never mind. Nonetheless, I'm going to make Tim listen to it after the podcast.
And I'm going to laugh.
Don't do it.
I'm going to laugh.
Don't do it. Yeah, so Jeremy Renner has a song out. Y'all need to know that. Other good songs that I listened to, the Black Keys. I did not listen to the whole album because I just ran out of time. But I plan on it because I'm a fan of the Black Keys.
As am I.
They got a bop though, Walk Across Water.
They always, have you ever been able, and I had it downloaded, I don't know what I did with it, the album that they did with Dame Dash with all the rappers.
Mm-mm.
You can't find it any fucking where. And I have to find it.
Let's
I had
get
it
Dave on the phone.
I had to download it years and years ago, but it was this Black Keys and all these different rappers like Mos Def. It was like a shit ton of rappers.
Already.
And it was Dame Dash was like the producer.
Okay, we'll look for it.
So I have to look for it, yeah.
Girl, but yes, Black Keys, Walk on Water. That's a motherfucking bop. Yes, I cussed. Broken Stupid, Joyner Lucas. I feel like he owes me an album.
I feel like he does too, because he's been on everybody's stuff.
I mean, he's had an album, but I feel like he just
owes
keeps
another
popping
one.
up.
Yeah.
Just like Wale, you just pop up. Bring me the project. Broken Stupid was a good one. Wigs. Remember we were talking about summer bops?
Yes.
I feel like Wigs is going to be a summer anthem. It's
Ooh,
ASAP Ferg and City Girl. Not girl. I'm not saying girls no more. It's girl. No. And the song is new because there's only one girl on it. Versus the City Girls album, they got two of them. Girl. So, ASAP Ferg and City Girl. Wigs. We're going to listen to that. Mayor Hawthorne, The Game. Bop. Adam Lambert came out. What is it called? Coming In Hot. That song is giving me all the Lenny Kravitz vibes.
Okay. I like Adam Lambert. I like Adam Lambert a lot too.
With the summer banger. Come on. John to Austin. Atlanta's own John to Austin.
Wait a minute, he's singing again?
Yes.
Because he's been songwriting for like years and he just stopped singing.
That's a song called Love Angel. Let me tell y'all how this fucked me up real quick. Love Angel. I thought JS because of the whole R. Kelly thing, right? When the song come on, it sounds like Love Angel. But he's not. It's not. But the beat, it come on, I'm like, Love Angel. And it's not. He was like, no, bitch, I'm going to sing my Love Angel. I was like, I'm sorry.
Oh, wow.
Yes. It's a good song, though. Very good song.
I didn't know Jonathan was singing again.
Johnson's back. Another song that I missed out on, which I don't know how. Juicy J has a song with Megan Thee Stallion and a City Girl.
3-point stance.
Yes. It's a bob. It's a,
yeah.
You're playing it for the summer. Girl. Like one girl, not two.
Wait.
Just one girl.
Okay, so when you listen to it, the next time you listen to it,
yes.
Listen to Megan.
Okay.
She sound like Bun B.
Mm-hmm.
She totally
ain't no sound. Yeah.
She totally stole his cadence.
Yes.
When she was rapping on the song.
Well, you know
I
that's one of her idols.
I was like, wait.
Yes.
What makes sound like Bun B right here?
Yes.
And you know I worship the ground Bun B walk on. So
that's one of her idols. She will admit that. She's admitted that in multiple interviews.
Yes. I was like, go.
Yes.
And you know the Juicy J is my other boyfriend.
Yes. Shut the fuck up. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, and last but not least, because girl, look at the Lord. 43 minutes. Look at God blessing us today.
Yes, we did.
Celine Dion has a song out called "Flying on My Own."
All right.
It's not a ballad. Excuse me. It's it already has a remix too. I was like, they work fast.
Oh, you know they do that all before they put it out. For the gays.
Yes.
Clubs.
And that's what the song sounds like. Like it's definitely for a house music type vibe thing. But it's a decent song, and you can't really, even though I'm not a huge Celine Dion fan, you can't go wrong with her voice. You can't never go wrong with that.
You can't.
So that's all I got.
I did hear another song.
Yes.
I wish they had never done it. Kygo is like they do dance music.
Mm-hmm.
They did this Whitney Houston High.
Oh yes, I saw that. No, I didn't even listen to it. I saw it. Like I visually saw it.
I thought I was gonna hear it, and it was gonna be like a real bop, and I was like, this. Y'all just took some old vocals.
Yep, pretty much.
And it sounds trashy.
Yeah, when I saw it,
like you should have just never touched it. Like, and if you were gonna touch Whitney Houston's voice, you needed to come with it, and they didn't come with it. So I was very disappointed with that. And I went to it specifically because I know they do dance music. Mm-hmm. It's Whitney Houston, it's Pride. Come on, we gonna come with it, and they 2 thumbs down. It's back
in a circle.
In a circle. It's terrible. So I did listen to that also, and I was like, ugh. So I didn't like that. But, you know, Fresh Montana ruined my week.
Happy 4th of July. I do not celebrate pagan holidays, but anytime I'm not at work, it's a good day.
Yes.
So I hope you guys enjoy whatever y'all do on the 4th. Enjoy being off.
She said it wrong. She said happy 4th of July when she should have said happy, I got a day off and I'm fit to get some barbecue day.
Pagan holidays.
Yes.
I don't even eat barbecue, so happy pagan holiday. Enjoy yourself. We will be back next week for episode 39. And then, we'll be back for 40. Yeah, we'll be back for 40. And then we take a well-deserved vacation break. Yes. You probably won't see us till maybe August. I still got to get a logo. I got shit to do. I have things to do, y'all. And if y'all would like to submit a logo into me, send me. Y'all know how to reach me. I'm accessible.
Yes.
Hella accessible. Send me logos. I know what I want, so just reach me first. Don't just send me some random stuff.
Reach her first.
Please. Thank you.
That's what she said.
See you guys. Look, all the lipstick on my hands. Have a good,